Have you ever looked at your dog and wondered, do you really love me? Or do you just love the food and the walks? What if I told you your dog is already saying, I love you every single day, just not in human language? Over the last few years, scientists have discovered that dogs don't just like us. They can form deep emotional bonds that look a lot like the bond between children and their parents. And if your dog does even 3 of the 10 things in this video, research says your bond isn't just normal, it's extraordinary. Stick with me until the end. Because the last few signs are the ones people miss the most. You're not just an owner. Let's start with sign number 10. Sign number 10, the full body, your home. Explosion. There's a blur of fur sprinting toward you. The tail isn't just wagging. Your dog's whole body is wiggling like it can't contain the happiness. Or run to grab a toy to show you. That's not just excitement. Studies show that when dogs are reunited with their favorite human, their levels of the love hormone oxytocin shoot up, and their stress hormone, cortisol, goes down. If your dog loses their mind in a happy way, they haven't just missed a meal schedule, they've missed you. And as we move to the next sign, we're going inside your dog's brain to a behavior that works just like a parent-child bond. Sign number 9, soft, calm eye contact. In the animal world, staring can be a threat. But your dog is different. Look into your eyes softly, with relaxed ears and face, and they're not begging for food or toys. Research from Japan found that when a dog and their person share gentle eye contact, both bodies release oxytocin, the same hormone that bonds human mothers with their babies. This isn't the hard, intense stare dogs use when they're guarding. It's the I feel safe when I look at you gaze. So, the next time your dog glances up at you and just stays there, don't rush past it. To them, that moment is pure connection. And the next sign might look tiny from the outside, but for your dog it's one of the most powerful ways to feel close to you. Sign number 8, they find comfort in your scent. Dogs live through their noses. Their sense of smell is tens of thousands of times stronger than ours. That's why, when you're not home, they don't look at your photos. They look, or sniff, for your smell. Curls up on your side of the bed. Steals your t-shirt from the laundry basket. Carries around your socks or shoes. They're not being naughty. Your smell tells their brain, this place is safe. My person exists. I belong here. That scientists actually tested it in a lab. You can test it at home in just a few seconds. Sign number 7. They yawn when you yawn. Contagious yawning, when one yawn makes someone else yawn, is linked to empathy in humans. And guess what? Dogs do it too. In one study, dogs were more likely to catch a yawn from their owner than from a random person. So, try this. Sit near your dog, look at them, and give a big, slow, dramatic yawn. Do it 2 or 3 times. If your dog yawns right after you, they're not just tired, their brain is mirroring your state. That's emotional connection in action. Now let's look at something that happens every day in many homes, but most people completely underestimate how meaningful it is. Sign number 6. They choose to sleep next to you. Sleep is the most vulnerable time for any animal. You can't fight, you can't run, you can't even watch the door. In the wild, dogs and wolves only sleep close to pack members they deeply trust. So, if your dog sleeps in your bed, curls up against your legs, snoozes on the floor right by your side of the bed, or insists on sleeping in your room even if their own bed is in another, they're sending a clear message: when I'm at my weakest, I want to be next to you. And if they sleep on their side or on their back with their belly exposed near you, that's trust on another level. The belly covers all their vital organs. No scared dog sleeps like that. We call the next sign Velcro behavior, but when you understand it, you'll realize it's one of the purest expressions of love your dog can show. Sign number 5. The little shadow that follows you everywhere you stand up, and so do they. You walk to the kitchen. Tiny paws follow you go to the bathroom. They wait outside the door like a tiny security guard. This isn't always separation anxiety. Very often, it's proximity love. In a pack, dogs like to stay near the members they trust the most. Your movement sets the rhythm of their day. If your dog quietly follows you from room to room, checks in on you, then goes back to their bed, lies where they can see you, even if it's not the comfiest spot, they're saying, "Where you are is where I want to be." They don't always want something. Your presence, by itself, is the reward, and you really see how deep that bond goes when something suddenly scares them. Sign number 4. When they're scared, they run to you. Thunder, fireworks, a loud vacuum, strange guests, a new park. In stressful or unfamiliar situations, pay attention. Where does your dog go? If they hide under a random piece of furniture, that's pure fear. But if they move closer to you, press against your leg, try to sit in your lap, or keep glancing back at you for reassurance, that's called the secure base effect. It's the same thing human children do with their parents. When the world feels unsafe, they go back to the person who makes them feel safe. Your dog doesn't believe you can stop thunder, but they know that when you're near, they can handle it. The next sign might look like just playing with toys, but inside your dog's mind, it's much more personal than that. Sign number 3. They bring you their favorite toy, not just any toy, their favorite. The dirty stuffed animal they sleep with. The tennis ball they never want to drop. The chew they usually guard from other dogs. If your dog carefully carries that item to you and drops it in your lap, places it at your feet, or nudges it into your hand, this is more than "let's play." In dog language, bringing you a valuable object is an offering. I want to share what I love with you, and a sign of trust. I know you won't steal or ruin this. In the wild, pack members sometimes share food or prized finds with those they respect and feel close to. So when your dog shares their treasure with you, they're not just inviting you to a game. They're inviting you into their inner world. And if you pay close attention, you'll notice your dog doesn't just share toys. They also quietly share your emotions. Sign number 2. They feel what you feel. You don't have to say a word. Your dog can read you. You're sad or stressed, and suddenly your dog comes over and rests their head on your knee, quietly leans against you, licks your hand, or just lies nearby, watching you calmly. They're not asking for play. They're offering comfort. Studies show that dogs can pick up on changes in our voice, posture, and even smell. When we're upset, some dogs' stress levels actually rise when their owners are sad, because they're emotionally connected. On the flip side, when you're excited and laughing, you might see your dog get more bouncy and playful too. They mirror you because your mood matters to them. That's not obedience, that's empathy. And now we come to sign number 1, a behavior that usually happens when you're not even looking. But once you notice it, you'll never see your dog the same way again. Sign number 1. They quietly guard you when you're vulnerable. It's late at night. Everyone's asleep. If you've ever woken up and found your dog lying between you and the bedroom door, sitting at the edge of the bed, just watching, or sleeping with their back to you, facing the room, you've seen this sign. They're not restless, they're on duty. In a wild pack, some members sleep while others keep watch. No one told your dog to do this, but because they love you, they've taken the role of silent guardian. They'll perk up at strange sounds, relax when everything feels normal, and go back to sleep only when they're sure you're safe. They know you can't see or hear everything when you're sleeping, so they volunteer to be your night shift security. That's not just affection. That's loyalty on a level that words can't really describe. Quick recap: if your dog explodes with happiness when you come home, gives you calm, soft eye contact, seeks out your scent for comfort, catches your yawns, chooses to sleep close to you, follows you around just to be near you, runs to you when scared or unsure, brings you their favorite toy, reflects your emotions, and quietly guards you while you rest, you don't just have a pet. You have a four-legged soulmate who sees you as their family, their protector, and their safe place. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these signs does your dog show? Type the numbers in the comments and tell us your favorite little love behavior. If this video helped you understand your dog a bit better, hit the like button, share it with another dog parent who needs to hear this, and subscribe to the channel with the bell on so you don't miss the next video. Because in the next one, we're going to talk about the subtle warning signs that your dog might be emotionally struggling, things most owners miss until it's too late. Your dog reads your emotions every day. It's time we learn to read theirs.